Alright, the loot today, so we're just going to go straight to the boss, to the second boss. So we're going to engage the Manticore and the Tower Scarab. I do not have tank stands on because I don't have... Oh, I actually do have a healer that followed me. Alright, good job on the slow. Stairs. A Geomancer can take care of the trap control room, and that will give us more room to fight in. If you are a cannoneer, please apply paralyze using shock cannon. Levitate yourself before running into the electrify. Yeah, like that. Sorry, my bad. I should have been more instructive there. Be mindful of the trap. Let's blow it up first. We don't need to try to minimize the amount of time spent. That much. Alright, so we're gonna engage the Atchmon. Let's keep priority targets. Good job on that trap. Right, so there's a trap up there. So that will mean it will be at the next intersection. Like, something tells me, honestly, it's my gut feeling. We're gonna engage the Manticore right away. We're gonna fight on the right side of the wall, so that the silent orb is going to hit us. So if first door goes, be aware, the silent orb is coming up. And we'll keep by it. Left hammer going out, small barrel zip. Get ready. Switch sides. Something tells me we'll probably got to get off by getting at least a feed room. 2 seconds. Alright, we have 2 traps over here, so stand back. There is exploding them. And we can continue. Manticore priority target, then the Atchmoth. Trap has been exposed already, good job on the slow. Right hammer going out. Pay attention. Get ready. And switch. Please explode the trap. Right, good job. Yeah, dodge that.
Yeah, you probably have time for the 5th door.
Yeah, I know, but... oh, we really would have because they're still in the previous, like...
Yeah, it's gonna happen, so we can actually go do it if we want to.
I gotta rush that.
Just pretend we're late. That's it.
I mean, I'm expecting it more.
Alright. So we're not going to do both thief rooms. We're only going to take
That's
one.
the
So come over here, because we still need to kill 4 additional mobs. Oh wait, we don't. Okay, so V was very sneaky. So this door will be opened up for us, and we're gonna get 2 Sanguinite. Or coming up. Well, there we go. A little bit.
They saw nothing. Go, 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 go.
Okay, let's just push it, guys.
Let the demons tell you to get the second one now.
I mean, we honestly might be able to. They just got to the second element.
Yeah. Alright, great job, everyone.
Oh my god, why is this taking so long?
It's a safeguard, that's our best time.
When you motivate people with loot, it just works.
I'm surprised it still took them a little bit longer than I kind of expected. We ended up here about the same time, but yeah, we got a little bone.
God, you went
It's
a small
game
secret
inside.
so much faster. We did get a lot of its skills.
Yeah, we did.
And not a single one was mine. I'm not mad about it.
Nothing to see here.
Sorry about that. I started leading folks and like I just auto brained into getting loot, and then like before we opened the hallway, I was like, wait, it's like boss rush, didn't we? So ain't got no time for that. No, we did not get our. We did not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, neither did neither did we.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
Because we would not have enough time. Honestly, we lost like 10 minutes at the beginning. And there's usually a lot of stuff that I want to explain here. Alright, welcome to Boss 2. Apologies again about deciding the boss rush. It's just, I know people want loot, I know like a lot of folks are here for the first day, but it's all Sanguinite, that's all it is that you get from Fork Tower. So, you'll accrue that eventually. Unless you miraculously one-shot Fork Tower somehow, like you're gonna get a lot of Sanguinite. Go ahead and get your markers out according to the pictures that I have in raid text chat. What am I doing here? So according to the marker diagram, Boss 2 markers version 1 diagram that I have in raid text chat, go ahead and get your markers out, please. And if you don't see markers going down for your party, be that person that starts putting it down for your party. I can't put it down for everyone. I can only do it for mine. Alright. Give it a second for folks to finish with that. Alright, yell chat macro going out.
No markers for using.
No markers? Well, I mean, someone put
I'm looking for the picture.
the picture is in raid text chat. Here, I'll forward it again. It'll be the last message here in raid text chat. Okay.
Raid text chat has been oh, somebody's got it. Good, thank you.
Alright. So yell chat macro has gone out. I did tweak that today. It does include the final phase stuff. So the TLDR here is Alpha Bravo Charlie South 123 North. The things that we split for here are the snowballs, the snowball knockbacks, and the fire tower. So, I'm not going to do a full fight breakdown. I'm just going to explain a few critical points. New folks are expected to just follow callouts and, you know, try your best to do what you think you need to do. Slime mechanic is the personal mechanic. The idea is you want to get hit by the opposite colored slime, as many stacks of the debuff as you have. So just when that shows up, just if you have red, you get hit by blue. That's how it works. Snowballs. There's going to be 2 snowballs, a south snowball on Bravo and a north snowball on 1. They are going to telegraph wild charges. Everyone is going to jump into a line. Everyone jumps into a line when it shows up. You're going to do it by tower. So each snowball will telegraph 3 lines. The first snowball is going to be taken by Tower Group Alpha or Tower Group 1. The second line will be Tower Group Bravo, Tower Group 2. And then third will be Charlie 3. Okay? A tank does need to be in front. Those are wild charges, so a tank needs to be the closest to the snowball with Mitt, or a Phantom Samurai with Shiradori, that works too. But either way, just be the first person hit. You're going to take a tank buster. If you're a squishy with no tank mitigation, then just make sure you're not the first person in line. Alright? But yeah, Alpha Bravo Charlie is handling charges from the south snowball. 1, 2, 3 is handling charges from the north snowball. Okay? Alpha 1 first, Bravo 2 second, Charlie 3 third. After that, immediately after wild charges, there's going to be a knockback from the middle of the arena. Please observe, I have markers, 4 markers inside of the inner circle, Alpha Bravo 1, 2. Those are the knockback start positions, okay? Please be inside of the marker. Don't be in front of it, don't be behind it, be inside the marker, right? Those markers are placed such that if you stand in them right before the knockback, you'll get knocked all the way to the death wall, but not into the death wall, okay? I would even say that it's not even perfectly perfect, because like you can even just like take 1 micro step back after the knockback. So there's still room for improvement, but disregarding that, like as long as you're inside of the marker before the knockback, you'll get knocked the appropriate distance, and you should survive. Okay. A lot of folks will die to that knockback because they don't trust the marker, or they're not at a sufficient range from the middle, and then they'll they'll do the knockback, wind up a few steps, just a few steps away from the death wall, and they'll die, right? Because they got smushed by the snowball. So you need to be up against the death wall when you take that stack. Okay. So Alpha Bravo Charlie will be knocked away south. 1, 2, 3 will be knocked away north. I'm going to call it Alpha 1 or Bravo 2 knockback. So we're going to get knocked away from those markers. The exception to that is 2 people with a tether to a snowball. You're going to get knocked opposite the snowball to which you're tethered. So right around when the Charlie 3 charges go out, the tethers are going to be assigned. Start getting into position to get knocked away from the snowball to which you're tethered. So it should look like you're crossing the tether through the middle of the arena, and then you're standing on a marker that is opposite the snowball to which you're tethered. You're gonna ride that knockback to the wall, and everyone's gonna stack with you, and you should all survive and check the final box for the snowball mechanic. Okay, so that's snowballs. A lot of words, probably easier to see it at least once, so we'll see that in a few moments. Fire towers. So same thing as snowballs. Alpha Bravo Charlie South 1, 2, 3 North. When the fire tower mechanic happens, like the two red, the blue and Phobos and Nereid will leave the arena temporarily, and it's only going to be Triton, the red guy in the middle. So as soon as they leave, start getting into your fire tower roll position. So go ahead, let's drill this. Go ahead and stand in your fire tower roll positions. It's going to be tanks in front of where the 2 triangles meet, healers to the sides outside of the fire tower, and DPS against the death wall on the line. If you're a healer or DPS and you see a tank standing with you, don't worry about that. They don't bait cleaves, but Yeth needs to be in a healer triangle, so you don't want to stand right there, Yeth. Yashikata, are you there? Okay, I guess they're AFK. Or possibly not voice chat. Pokeball and tanks. Okay.
That was intentional. Going back in.
Okay. So I just want to check right now, make sure we don't see any healers standing in with DPS, make sure we don't see any DPS standing with healers. So yeah, make sure that you're standing in the triangle, okay? Because if you're standing out here, if you get baited by a cleave, you're gonna just graze the edge of like DPS folks. So you need to be in the triangle right here. Alright, it looks like they're not voice chat.
Yeah, it was just a miscommunication. Yeah, it was a miscommunication of what we were doing.
I think they know what to do. They're just deafened for now.
Okay, if they're deafened, then that doesn't give me the warm fuzzies that they understand what they need to do.
Just makes them the same as somebody who's not in voice. And we have those.
Like, I don't mind if folks are not in voice, but if they're deafened, then I'm assuming they don't hear what they need to do. So like Ruku also. I think Ruku was here in voice, right? Yeah. So yeah, make sure that you are in this triangle, because if you're like on this brick tile or whatever, like the cleave is pretty wide, so you can clip like all the DPS. And then similarly for DPS, make sure you're on this line, because the cleave itself, like if I'm standing right here, I'm getting hit by the DPS cleave. Okay, it's very wide, so make sure you're on the line. Healers, make sure you're inside of your triangle, and then tanks, make sure you're on this line inside of the tower. When it's time for you to take the tower. If you're not taking a tower, just be outside, okay? Why are we running around like this? Okay. Alright, so the way this is going to work, fire towers, there's going to be 3 blasts. 1, 2, 3. After the third blast, after the third fireball bounce, we collapse on the DPS spot, so go ahead and collapse on the DPS spot. Alright, we're going to collapse on the DPS spot. We're going to wait for 1 puddle to be dropped. When the first puddle shows up, don't wait for me to call it out, okay? When you see the first puddle, you're going to hug the target ring of the fire tower, and you're going to run clockwise. Go ahead and run. You're going to run clockwise around the outer ring, 3/4 of a circle, into this triangle. See, I see all you guys running back there. You don't run back there, okay? We share a laser first. Wait for the flamethrower to come from the middle, and then return to your roll spots. Okay, so don't forget, you want to share the laser first. Don't let your teammates die to that because you ran out. And then you go into your roll spots. Healers inside of the triangle, tanks in front, and then DPS on the line outside. Okay, so those of us in tower groups 1, 2, 3, we're going to be doing this on the north side. So make sure you take the correct fire tower. I did see some folks run through the arena when they realized they were on the wrong side. Please don't do that. Okay, when the fire tower is out, whatever fire tower you're next to, just commit to that. Okay, if you're on the wrong side, just doesn't matter. Because if you're a DPS, like I saw like a dancer the other day, they were just like on-vonning through the middle to get to the other fire tower. Don't do that, because you're gonna bait the cleave possibly to like the other side of the arena and then just kill everyone. All right, commit to your fire tower. Right. Alright, so that's all I got to say here. Just the rest we'll do by call-outs. Let's set a pull time for 11 flat. Alright, go ahead and pop food. Alright, just focus on what you need to do here. Alpha Bravo will start with Phobos, 1-2 with Triton in the middle, Charlie 3 with Nereid. Night tanks, tank stance on. All other tanks, tank stance off. Caster LB2s at 05, Caster LB1s at 03. Ten seconds combat. LB2s, LB1s. Alright, let's go. Bring him to the middle. Alright, stack with your designated target. Don't get Venn diagrammed by these lines. Everyone's gonna get hit by one. Oh man, okay. Point the Cleave Buster outside the arena, please. 90% mid, Vanguard here. Chemist, throw your Enraging Dark Knight's a potion if they're in critical health. Get them out of Living Dead. Alright, do not stack with red and blue. There's gonna be a puddle underneath them, don't touch it. Max melee here. Okay, slime mechanic, this is a personal mechanic. Moderate raid wide going out, small shield, small mitts. Paint out reprisals. Alright, check your debuffs after this hits. Remember, you want to get hit by the opposite color. The telegraphs are going to go out first, and then they're going to actually start jumping here. So this is just a telegraph, they're going to jump after the fourth telegraph. So, good luck with this. Second jump going out. Third jump going out. Alright, final jump going out. East is safe. East is safe. Just south of the 2 marker. Okay. Stack it up in the middle. Small shield, small mitts. Moderate raid going out. Tanks reassert threat on the slimes when they turn back to normal and become targetable. Aggro table has reset. Double cleave going out. They're going to jump once. Follow them. It's going to be right of red. Get between them on the blue tile. Alright, check your tether. Make sure you're attacking your tethered target. Tethered target, please. Alright, hold your 2 minutes. Hold your burst for snowballs. Big delta attack coming out. Big shields. Big mitts. Stack it up in the middle so you can share healing and mitts. Don't be out at the edge by yourself. Run out through the boss to your tether. Laser straight out. Yeah, don't just run outside and not get healed by that. Okay. Seeing a lot of veteran men here. Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 123 North. And make sure you're paying attention if you've never done this with me, because might be doing things differently. Alright. Alpha 1, take the first wild charge. Make sure a tank or Phantom Samurai with Share Adori is in front of everything else. Alright, clockwise is Alpha 1 knockback after wild charge is Alpha 1 knockback. Alright, Alpha 1, tethers adjust. Tethers adjust, I have a tether. Alright, take a step towards the death wall. And blow twos, blow twos. Both are damageable, I see damage going out. Go ahead and kill both of them. Chemist, get your dead teammates up off the ground. Alright, good job, help the other side. Alright, 2 side bosses are going to turn back to normal. Aggro table has reset. When they jump right of red, they're going to double cleave the arena. Alright, double cleaving right now.
Pretty choose nighttime, did you start?
Alright, just figure it out. Have the tank evoke. Alright, tether, check your tether. Prepare for a second delta attack here. Stack it up in the middle, please. Share healing, share mitts. Don't be out by yourself, okay? Big healing, big mitts. 1, 2, 3, run out through the boss with your tether. Lasers out and to the right, facing in. Tank cleaves to the left. That laser over to the right. Okay. Alright, coming up next is Fire Tower. Here comes. Do not stand with green and blue. There's going to be a puddle. Alright, start thinking about where you need to go. Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 123 North. Alright, go ahead and move in. Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 123 North. Assume middle line. Do we have shift? Shift left, left, left. Shift left. Shift left. 1 line to the left. Alright. Looks like I'm in this first tower. Okay. Heal, heal, heal. Good job. I don't see folks out of place. Alright, collapse on DPS position. We are going to hug the target ring on the first puddle. Move. Hug the target ring. If you're far away from the ring, you're creating more work for yourself. Alright, roll spots, roll spots, roll spots. One more time. 2 more bounces. Keep healing. 1 more bounce. Alright, finish it up. We got a lot of dead folks, it's gonna be close. About the other side, I mean, we're gonna be finished. Ah! Okay, we're good. We're fine, we're in it. Alright, 2 side bosses are gonna turn back to normal, double cleave. Right of blue. So, get on the blue tile between them, they're double cleaving. Okay, there's no tether here. Go to your designated target, Alpha Bravo left, 1, 2 middle, Charlie 3 right. They're gonna jump once, follow them. Stack outside of the middle circle, and facing in this Alpha 1 Charlie left, Bravo 2 3 right. Mitigate for the 6-hand fist fight at the F. Alright, big shields, big mitts. Okay. Alpha 1 Charlie left, Bravo 2 3 right, when we have to spread for the puddles. So we're gonna dodge 2 wedges here. After the second dodge, spread out, Alpha Bravo Charlie left, 1 2 3 right. Alright, spread, Alpha Bravo Charlie left, 1 2 3 right. Small adjustments, don't make big adjustments and puddle other people. Healers, keep spamming your heals. Alright, 2 more dodges. Alright, after these 2 dodges, melee LB3. So dodge, and then spread. Alright, dodge and spread. Alpha 1 Charlie left, Bravo 2 3 right. Send the LB3. Healers spam heals. Alright, let's well, we don't have time for people here. Okay, just do as much as you can. This is Enrage. So, not a whole lot we're gonna do in 4 minutes with a repull, so just do as much damage as you can. And then we are going to leave the tower, re-level. Good job getting the boss 2 Enrage there on the first pull of the day. So, despite all the stuff that happened.
First pull ever.
Yeah, that too. Alright, go ahead and return to starting point. We're gonna re-level here. I feel like there were some questions or something during the fight. Now's a good time to go over. I don't want to like answer questions during the fight because bullets are flying, but out here we got a lot more time, a lot less pressure to deal with stuff. So if there's any questions, go ahead and ask them now. Also, I will do a debrief because right now we don't have the time to look at mods or anything, but after raid I will also host a debrief for folks who want to get down in the nitty-gritty details and talk about what you saw in Fort Tower today. So that'll be available, I want to say 30 minutes after the second pull. Yeah, make sure you switch to whatever Phantom job that you have not leveled to the max yet. So you want to eventually get all of your Phantom jobs maxed out, even if you don't plan to use them. Each Phantom job maxed out increases your damage and healing output by 2%. It's pretty significant, so you're going to want to max all of them up. Alright, so taking a look. You messed up tether first time? What happened? Oh, you mean the snowball tether? Yeah, good job. Yeah, so there's some folks who are doing a gold farm to re-level. So if you want to be a part of that, don't feel like you need to stay with your Fort Tower party. When you leave this instance, you'll still be in the PF for a raid. So if you rearrange your parties or whatever in here, that shouldn't affect your raid membership. This safe spot and 4 different people ran it. Oh, I don't know. Are you talking about Fort Tower, sponsor, or are you talking about something else?
Yes, they're talking about
He is. For Dead Stars.
For the fist fight after the dodges.
Oh, I mean, yeah. that will happen. Just try not to like run to other folks. Like I could there are diagrams for like static spots, but like I don't want to control it that much. I feel like we can just manage it, just eyeballing it. If it becomes too much of a problem, I'll start using that diagram, but I generally don't want to be assigning things to folks in any prog, requiring more brain power. Yeah, just use eyeballs. Small adjustments when you're spreading for the final phase there, but yeah, like some accidents are gonna happen. It is what it is. 6 minutes until DDoS. Well, I don't know. I hope. You know what? It would be nice if it was clockwork, if it was predictable, and then we can just plan around it. See, that's why it's important to be punctual. Yeah, it's just all I'm asking folks to do at the end is just spread out. Try to prioritize not hitting other people over like your uptime. Like if we're doing things right, it's not even going to be that close. Like the only reason we're like hitting in rage is because like 5 billion people died throughout the fight. It's just that's just part of the problem. Yeah, people died during the fight. Folks are, not aware of when to use their damage and when to hold it. Like we're all in various stages of, learning how to maximize our output there. But like I've seen that killed like way before like the final enrage stuff is happening. Yeah, we spread in your party slice. That's the way you go. Alright, so this is the first of 2 CEs that I'm counting.
I just saw there's a different.
What's that?
It's right next. The first CE was right next door. It was in process when it came out.
Yeah, that's why I'm not counting that one. This is the first one. Like, there's no point in me counting the CE in progress as the first CE because like none of us can make it there.
I just think this. I didn't realize it was a different one.
Okay.
Because they're so close together in the map.
Oh, okay. Alright, so yeah, this is the first CE that we are going to be here for. We're going to talk to Discord here, just let them know that we are re-leveling and are most likely going to have some spots available for reinforcements. What was the percentage? 12%. Because it went so control the 10. Tap that from
And we lost a lot of people for the tower trees.
Yeah, so like around 15%.
I do have a question. This is Phil Cohen. If I is Fire Tower survivable without the night job?
Yes. So if you have Rampart or Guardian, you take the first hit with one of those up, and then you invuln the next 2 hits.
Oh,
and that's
okay.
Yeah, that's how you get.
Yeah, my invuln. I didn't have my invuln up because I used all my other bits earlier.
Yeah,
because our knight died, so I tried.
Yeah, so yeah, keep in mind we've got 12 tanks in the raid with us. Like if you're like, I don't know what side you're in, but the plan for Fire Towers is Alpha 1 tanks. Alpha 1 tower group tanks will take the first set of towers. So, like, what a tank needs to do, well, someone needs to be in the tower. The tower does tank buster level damage, therefore a tank needs to be in the tower. So for the first 3 bounces of the fire tower, the Alpha and 1 tanks are going to soak those 3 bounces. So Rampart, Invuln, or if you're a Knight, Rampart, Pledge, your 2 stacks of Pledge will mitigate the next 2 bounces. And then you can handle 1 set of bounces that way. So if you're a Knight, you have Rampart. You can Rampart Invuln the first set, and then 40% Pledge the next 2, the next set. So you can, like a Knight, like I did it today. You can have a Knight just take all the tower bounces. Oh, hold on, let me turn my tank stance off. I don't want to tank this. Out there, now's a good time to go for it. Once you hit 20, so what I'm gonna do is after the second CE, this is the first one. After the second CE, I'm gonna leave the instance. I'll put PF up, and then 10 minutes after that, I'll start our checking. So we still have like 10 minutes after the second CE completes. After I put PF up, is when I want folks to be responsive and ready in
Okay, and I have a follow-up question, which maybe will help me understand. When there's the second lasers, like they split apart. There's tank busters go to one side, the lasers go to the other side. Does the tank have to? Can I use Nebula to survive that leave?
No.
I have to use Nebula.
Yeah, ideally, yeah. If your Knight goes down,
the Knight went out.
Yeah,
so I was just trying to cover it the best I could.
Right. That's all you can do.
Yeah, that's why I spoke up in the middle, because I was like, the Knight got DC'd.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, I was able to provoke the boss, but I guess I should have shared Dory to the cleave and then invul the fire tower in retrospect.
Can you share Dory to cleave?
I don't know.
No, I think that's magic. Yeah.
The flight boss 2, you can share Dory.
Is that share Dory? Okay. All right. Yeah. If it's physical, then yeah, go ahead and share Dory. Alright,
yeah, I was just kind of pressing all the buttons, to be honest.
I did not hear that someone disconnected mid-fight. All I heard was like, and then I thought someone was like talking to themselves, so.
No. I was trying to tell you that.
I heard you. Yeah, I heard you, and that saved us, so thank you.
Okay. Alright, so waiting for the second CE now. Are there other people in the instance with us? I think there are.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Not a whole lot. We're at 44, so I'm imagining just like a couple overflow folks came in here and then like some other instance opened up or something. Killing throws for CE. Yeah, go ahead and try to make it if you can. If you're 20 already, try helping out your teammates and just kill something that will yield a job stone. So we just did On the Hunt. That was for Oracle. I've heard killing the curls Panthers will spawn the Ranger. I've also heard.
Yeah, Panthers is Ranger.
Well, I've also heard that it doesn't help. So I have no idea.
I also have heard both.
Yeah.
I got two sources. I got two stories on particular CE. The rest of them seem to be general rate.
All I'm saying is that I have no idea what's with it. You know, maybe killing a little bit, maybe it's just time, but I'd rather kill the girls than
Sources that disagree. The wiki says it's automatic, but the wiki is use.
yeah, the wiki is just like someone decided to edit the wiki that they put that info there. So the provenance of the data is not.
The wiki is generally accurate. It's up percent because it's all done by volunteers.
I was gonna say it's never steered me wrong before, but
There's a lot of like things happen this way in 4A land, and then find out later. It's not
Particular CE sources will give you different answers.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll kill some girls and maybe the spot I'm surprised that another CE hasn't spawned yet. Yeah, maybe this could also be on cooldown. That's another thing. So I don't know. I'll go. I feel like we killed enough girls. We're going to try to get something else to spawn. I'll kill a single shark. The shark seems to kill a bunch.
It's too late. I'm dedicated to killing corals till we leave.
The Black Regiment is indeed on cooldown.
Is it? Okay. How do we know this?
Reasons.
Your uncle told you? Okay.
Yeah, who told me that?
Alright, she needs those.
Yeah, we said
See someone killing sharks on right, so there's something to show up. We just need to smash the game.
How much time was between the previous scene that you just killed?
I don't even remember.
That's like 3 minutes ago.
Was it 3 minutes? Okay, maybe it's gonna show up in a few seconds here.
Yeah, because there always is a minimum of 3 minutes between the death of CE and the new one that respawn.
Was it called it's like faster or is that just a hallucination?
Destination.
Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe it does. There we go. Where's C?
feels
Oh,
fast.
it's shark. Look at that. All your hard work killing sharks up there. Someone was doing it. It wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. I didn't spawn shark. It was someone else.
Thank you, Knuckle.
So,
Oh, we're taking it back. Okay, fuck you, Knuckle.
Alright, so this second season. If you're not 19, you're not 28. It's been a while since I saged.
Are you going to send out the ping?
Yes, thank you for the reminder.
Showed up.
yeah, you're waiting for a spot.
Alright. Second CE showed up. PF up after it's complete. just do this because this is the game that I wanted to play. That's all. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, we have folks who are not in the run here. Forgot to flash the gang sign. Oh, it does. 705 sinks down. I personally tested that. So if you want your materia to work in here, you need island level 700. So all like the Neo Kingdom stuff. I wish they kept it at 690, but I guess because there's no accessories at 690. So now it's 700.
Didn't they say the next set of... Sorry, I got up. Didn't they say the next set of accessories? For the next patch? Next patches, they're like getting called pressing accessories or something?
Yep, so I have a feeling though it's gonna be like speed like casting. They said 19. Work on getting 20. But yeah, I'm gonna put PF up right now. And we'll take a 10-minute break. Once PF goes up, let's bring PF up right now. Once I can figure out, well not figure out, but once the Finder window stops going away. Is Brick Hawk still joining us? Or are they like gone? Does anyone know? Yeah, shaping. All is said. Okay.
I'm going to do it ready, check. Status. Very much so. Everybody who's going to leave is gone.
So still.
There are several since I can see.
Yeah. No, it wasn't because I'm still trying to put a PF. But it's not. It's 10 minutes from when I put PF up, which I still haven't been able to do. So, not that right now. All right, now. All right, now PF. All right.
Spots in A here. I'm going to. Oh.
We still might have some spots open up here because I've got a Brick Bunk and Dire Street, so we're not online. So I'll be opening this up if they don't respond. Oh, hello, yes.
Hello.
You have a question, or is that
You just called.
Oh, Black. Okay. All right. Yeah. Are you coming back, or well, you're offline right now? Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm sorry if you don't identify yourself. So, Black Hawk, Brick Hawk, excuse me. So we're waiting for it.
Still there. One DC left. Since Cardinal got out.
Okay, I'm just gonna bench Brick. I haven't heard anything, so I'm gonna put up that spot. If I get yelled at, then sorry. Please communicate back.
What about Dire?
Actually, back. I said there. That's them.
That's the voices.
Yeah.
Can't see the lips. I can't see the holes.
Alright, let's see who takes this melee spot. Alright, there we go. Okay, our check at 30 after. some stuff, and we'll also do sage concentration. I will also do a debrief after we set it's like some nitty gritty things that they want to talk about. Get into the logs. We'll get into the vibe. Watch what's happening. Oh, I think we lost. Well, you know what? Just all I can say right now, because I'm not really sure what exactly happened. We did lose quite a few like fire powers and around. So make sure that you're not sprinting. There's no expedience going on. That you're hugging the target ring. I saw a lot of folks like still very wide. At least that's what it looked like for me. It's just lag or something, but I saw folks doing very big circles around the fire tower. That's how you get killed. You're like, even if you're like a little bit over the fire tower, circle, you're gonna fall behind like very quickly. How small that fire tower is. So make sure you're hugging the ring. Okay? Make sure you're hugging the ring if you find yourself falling back in a little bit. It is the only time it's dangerous to be in the fire tower with ball bounces. And at that point, you need to think with some kind of hit or ball fire tower. Just make sure that you are staying close to the target ring. Try not to cut in initially, but if you're like at the pack as we're running around, you can catch up by cutting in. Oh, I got a picture of that. Next free hug. Actually, give it like that. Save this. I'll need it. Seven. I had a lot more in place. Like, it happens when I just start trying. And you too much. Well, right, alpha is set. Check. I don't think he's. Teammates. Charlie good. We lost. No. Okay, it was when we kept going and we lost the B, that's what it was. Because I saw like I'm like, why is Tom still? Okay. We had 2 Tomos earlier, that's what got me. I was like, I had to do a triple take the data check. Alright. I'm just tripping. So I got like a minute and change, so I'll start munching again the reactor. Does have more stringent requirements. It's this, I just like can't control that one. I actually want to move situations. It's intense. Boja. Unfortunately, they hit the best for a raid behind optional content. You have to do Nicholas raid, and then that starts the quest chain for Boja. And then you do Boja, and then you get to DRS that way. I love Boja. now it's like tied between Fort Tower and DRS. Still holds a fun place. Got a lot of people doing Sanity attack. That's for sure.
Monster remains to be my favorite piece of film content. I just love the story.
Yeah. There's a lot of things on the DRS and like a lot of safety features. So that's right. Make sure you have the keys on yeah. Among like many other things that happen worldwide, but
Yeah, there were things that were not in Endwalker that possibly should have time because of the disruption.
Yeah. But no, I'll be like super grateful. I'll be forever grateful to Square Enix for Boja and DRS because it was like it was like at the height of lockdown. We were just having like daily DRS raids, and you know that was like for a lot of people who didn't have access to this game, like they were wondering how they're going to get their social outlet. At least we had this, you know. It's not like a full replacement for being to. We're not like eating, right? So that's something that it's like on this game. It's just
A lot of things circumstances to try to keep some social.
yeah. I'll be doing that from Windrake. So just Twitch for the VOD, but Windrake